Hello, it's Tom the Tellteller here again. Welcome to this beautifully sunny spring day out here in my lovely garden. Let me just give you a quick look around. Look at that, glorious! It's spring, the sun is shining, we're in lockdown here in the UK. So this is my garden, we can go out, may as well make the most of it. So I thought I'd bring you another story as well. If you're pulling your hair out with the kids, you just want 5-10 minutes just to relax, stick this on and let them enjoy. Now this is a story I got quite a while ago now, and it just resonates with me. It's all about harmony and how we are different, but our differences are what makes us who we are. My story starts like all good stories start, with a once upon a time. And it starts with a king and a queen. And the queen's belly had swollen, and she was about to give birth. The night had come when she was going to give birth, and there was the nursemaid, the queen and the king in the bedchamber. And oh my goodness, oh my gosh, oh my golly, it was a beautiful baby boy. But, yes, it was happy. Yes, it was healthy. But, there was one thing wrong. His ears weren't in their normal place. His ears were sat near the top of his head, and they were large and furry, just like donkey ears. And the king thought, this can't be. No one would ever take a future king seriously with donkey ears. So he and his wife decided that this was to be kept a secret, and no one would ever know. So the maid, she was sworn to secrecy and sent far, far, far away. And they wrapped his head, or they put hats on, and they disguised his deformity. Well, days passed, months passed, years passed, and the time went by, and the king and the queen grew old, and as all people do, they fell asleep one night and they never woke up. And so it was that the prince became the king, and he had made a special crown, a huge crown that sat upon his head, so big it would engulf his donkey ears, and it was made of solid gold. His secret was still safe, and he would sit on his throne all day with his huge, great, whopping crown on his head, covering his donkey ears so no one would know. And he would do whatever kings do. Well, what do kings do? You tell me. Any ideas? Yet I'm not sure either. Mainly sit there, grumble and tell people what to do. That's exactly what this king did. You see, he was famous for grumbling. He was known as the Grumpy King. He was so grumpy that the musicians, the storytellers, the performers didn't come to his court anymore to perform. They refused, despite threats from the king. People won't come to ask his advice because all they'll get is a grumble and a grunt and a go away. But there was a reason, you see. There was a reason he was grumpy. It's because he was in so much pain. That great, heavy, golden crown sat upon his head, and it pushed down upon his neck and upon his shoulders and his back, and his neck and his shoulders hurt all day, every day, and he longed for the time when he could go to his bedroom and remove that crown. One night, after a particularly long day, he did so. He went to his bedroom. He closed the door but forgot to lock it. Very important, my friends. He forgot to lock it. And he went over to his bedside table and he took off his crown and he put it onto the side table, and oh my goodness, oh my gosh, oh, it was so good to get that crown off his head. He started to massage his neck and his back and his shoulder muscles, and his elbows were high in the air, and of course they were covering his ears, and so he did not hear the He did not hear the, "Sire, are you there, sire?" And so into the room walked the maid with a stack of fresh towels for the king. And she saw the king with great fluffy donkey ears. She dropped the towels. The king turned round. There was a standoff. The maid didn't know what to say. The king didn't know what to say. But then the king, he found his words and he said, "What are you doing in here?" The maid quivered and shook and she said, "I'm sorry, sir, I just brought you towels. I didn't know. I had no idea you were in here. The door was open and you weren't answering." And "Right," said the king, "this is a secret. This is a secret that only you and I know. You are sworn to secrecy, and I tell you now," he said, "I tell you now, if you tell anyone, and this secret gets out to anyone at all, your head will be separated from your neck. Do you understand?" She nodded, her eyes wide with fear. And I tell you what, my friends, I tell you what. There is nothing like the threat of losing your head to help you keep a secret, because I know secrets are hard to keep, but that threat helped. You see, secrets, they sit on your tongue, and they fizz and they pop, like popping candy. And they just want to get off. And every time you talk to someone, those secrets just want to flop out your mouth. I'm sure you've had it when you've bought a really cool present for your mom or your dad or your brother, sister or friend, and you just want to tell them what it is before their birthday. But every time you see them, you can feel that secret buzzing around on your tongue. Ugh. Well, the threat of losing her head made the maid keep the secret for a week, a month. But after a year, that secret was burning a hole in her tongue, and she just needed to say it, even if it was to no one in particular. And so she went off to the edge of the kingdom where there was a great lake in the middle of nowhere, and she there at the side of the lake, she dug a hole, and into that hole she shouted, "The king's got donkey ears! Oh! Oh! Goodness, that felt good. To let that secret that been burning a hole in her tongue flop out into that hole." And she returned home, happy, relieved. And where she'd filled the hole back in and the ground had been disturbed, after a few weeks there started to grow some reeds that grew tall and waved in the wind next to the lake. And as luck would have it, along came a bagpiper. And this bagpiper had been sent for by the king. You see, musicians no longer came to his court, so he had to send for them from far, far away. And this bagpiper had travelled many, many miles. And he came to the kingdom round about noon, and he realised he hadn't practised his bagpipes. He might be a bit rusty, he thought. So, by the side of a lovely lake at the edge of the kingdom, he blew up his bag, and he began to blow into his mouthpiece to play his tunes. But, well, that wasn't right, he thought. He looked at the reed, a little bit of reed in the mouthpiece. It vibrates to make the sound, and it was split. He'd forgotten to bring his spare reeds, but my friends, what he had got was his lucky, trusty knife. And there, as luck would have it, was a lovely patch of reeds swaying in the breeze. And so he chopped one down and he carefully fashioned the shape he needed. He put it in the mouthpiece, and then he thought, "Oh my goodness, oh my gosh," the sun was getting low in the sky, just like it is now. He needed to be at the palace to perform, and so off he went as fast as he could. When he got to the palace, the throne room was packed to the rafters with people from all around the whole entire kingdom, it seemed, had come to hear music in this great grand hall. And there sat the king with his great big golden crown. "Come on then," he yelled. "You are late." And bagpiper apologised profusely, and he began to blow up the bag, and then he started to play, and as he blew into the mouthpiece, it wasn't music that came out, my friends. Oh no, it wasn't music. Instead of music, out came, "The king's got donkey ears, the king's got donkey ears, the king's got donkey ears." Where had that come from? The king stood up. What? He stood up with such force that his crown toppled from his head and bounced and bobbled and tingled and tangled over the floor. And there people saw it was true. 2 great furry donkey ears twitching on his head. The maid at the back of the room, well, she somewhat panicked. Tried not to have a little toilet accident because she was so scared, and disappeared as quick as she could because she did not want her head separating from her neck. The king scoured the room. Where is she? Where is she? And then he noticed something strange. The people, they weren't laughing. And the king had noticed that without even realising, he'd started to massage his neck and his shoulder muscles because it was nice not having that crown on his head. And as he looked round, he said to the people, he said, "Well, why are you not laughing? Do you not find it funny, me with these great furry donkey ears?" Oh, and he carried on massaging. "Go on, laugh! I dare you," he said. And then a young boy stepped forward and said to the king, a wise young boy, because sometimes young boys and girls can be very wise, more wise than their grown-ups. And he said, "King, why would we laugh? We can all see that that crown has been very heavy. We always wondered why you'd wear such a heavy crown, and we can see now that it hurt your neck, and we can see why you wore it. You wore it to hide the shame of those donkey ears. But there is no shame." And then others came forward and said, "Yeah, there's no shame. So what, you've got donkey ears? You shouldn't put yourself in pain just to hide that." They stepped forward, one after another, and started showing the king the strange things that they had. "Look," said one of them, "I've got a blue eye and a brown eye." And someone else stepped forward and said, "Look, I can dislocate my thumb." And they pulled their thumb all the way back to their arm there, and everyone went, "Ugh." Then someone came forward and said, "Look, I've got a massive nose." That was me. And then someone else came forward and said, "I've got a teeny nose." Someone else came forward and said, "Look, my skin is black as the ace of spades." Someone else came forward and said, "My skin is whiter than white." Someone said, "I've got this big fluffy hair, look at this, it's wild and out of control." And someone came up and their hair was thin and straight and dang. I said, "My hair's like that." The king looked around and he noticed that everyone was different. Everyone had something that they did not like about themselves, or it was different to everyone else. And he realised that these people weren't grumpy. People weren't laughing at them. They were just getting on with life. And he realised that just because he got donkey ears, it didn't matter. You see, it wasn't what he looked like on the outside. It was what he was like on the inside. And so from that day forth, he had his crown melted down, and he had that gold given to the locals, and the people of his kingdom. And he had a little crown. It just sat on his head, just there. And he ruled, and he was happy. And the musicians and the storytellers and the performers came back to his castle, and the people cheered and they enjoyed themselves. And the king was a benevolent, kind king, and everybody learned to live happily ever after. And there we are, my friends. A very important story to one and all. It's not what we are like on the outside, but it's like what we are like on the inside that matters. Thank you for watching. Remember, click that thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my channel down below. And there are some other videos here, or here, one of the two, and the subscribe button. Don't know how this works on one side or the other, but remember to do that. It really helps. It boosts my visibility on YouTube, and it spreads other stories. Thank you, and I shall see you in a few days, hopefully. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye.